6 inches
I
from a mirror, is there any significance to that measurement?
absolutely none. Absolutely none.
Hi, I'm Star Williams.
And I'm Dylan Ferguson.
And welcome to the Business Partners Podcast.
We get it?
Yes, indeed, sir.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I've been thinking for ideas for interesting new segments, so we have stuff to talk about. And something came to mind. So assuming this comes out on on the Wednesday, I looked in advance. I was thinking, what are some obscure holidays that come out on October 4th, assuming that it comes out on October 4th. And I have a few lists. I have a list of a few of them, courtesy of holidaysandobservances.com.
Okay.
So I'll give credit to the website. Credit to the website. Don't want to be a thief here.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's October 4th, National Toot Your Flute Day.
That sounds dirty.
Yeah, sounds vaguely sexual. National Taco Day.
Okay, now you're yanking my chain.
That's what the website said. That's what the website said. It's not a Wednesday, but like it's something, you know.
Toot your flute
Yeah,
taco day.
Yeah. National Improve Your Office Day.
Okay.
So on Wednesday, you better be improving your office, as I will mine. And here's one that you're not going to believe because it's coming from me. I mean, yet again, does people believe anything I say? National Vodka Day.
Oh, so you're gonna celebrate?
Oh, I mean, you don't get drunk on a Wednesday.
But it's a holiday.
Well, when you put it like that, fine, I guess. Yeah, but one of these was a little close to home for me, and it's not the one that you think. And it's a National Toot Your Flute Day, because fun fact about me.
Am I losing you? Oh, I forgot to turn off my fan.
Like, that was I was essentially looking over at the person next to me. They did, and I wouldn't make a sound.
Okay,
And
we're
then,
back.
oh, could you not hear me that whole time?
Yeah, you were about to explain why the holiday meant something to you, and then my internet cut out, and I said, "Oh, I forgot to turn off my fan," so I turned off my fan.
Fucking really? Okay. Well, yeah. So National Toot Your Flute Day. So you can probably put two and two together on this. But what if you looked at me? What instrument do you think I would play?
That one time at band camp, I think you played your flute.
Ah, God, I love that movie. Yeah, but anyways, so I was flute in grade 7 music class. Why? Just because. And I'm 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 not very talented musically. I suck with music. I'll be entirely honest.
So then why were
But
you playing an instrument where you blow?
that's funny. That's funny. But I couldn't make a sound. In fact, the first time I made a sound, everyone celebrated, and a lot of people got in trouble at lunch because the music teacher didn't. Did she? I can say it. She's not listening. Very not happy with us, and very. "Arr." So yeah,
Huh.
yeah. That was definitely. It took until February where she was like, "Okay, you fucking stink at this, so I'm gonna put you on percussion." And that is something I think is more up my alley.
Did you play the
But
triangle?
I was not the triangle. I was the bells,
Oh, okay. So
which
you had the mallet and you hit the top of the bells.
I I essentially did. And I was not great at that either, but at least I can make sound. And the thing was, there was so many people doing percussion. And then there was me. And I barely did anything, but I still faked my way through it. I was a bit of a deceiver, hardly knower.
Fake it till you make it.
Exactly. Now, mind you, I didn't make. Well, I mean, I made it out of the class alive and with a decent grade. So I'll say that I faked it until I made it. So I think I win. I think I win.
Nice.
Hmm. You know what is incredibly strange?
What is?
Well, me, but aside from that, I I don't know why, but I've been getting a lot of memes about it being Fred Durst Fall, and I don't know why. I don't even listen to that much Limp Bizkit, but it's a lot of just guys. It's Fred Durst Fall. Do it for the Nookie, and I'm thinking, okay. I
Okay,
mean,
so you need to
are you?
you need to send them the Jesse Pinkman meme back where it's like, "Do not sell marijuana to my husband," and he goes, "Okay."
I mean, I kind of that whenever someone tells me to do something, it's just a lot of that kind of response. Just like, okay, drives my sister up the wall whenever I do that because I'll just say, okay, and then she wants to tear my head off. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't even listen to Limp Bizkit, and that's the thing that's confusing me. And it's just an influx of all of these. Are you a Limp Bizkit guy?
I am more of a chocolate biscuit guy.
Ha 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 ha.
But no, I can't say I listen to Limp Bizkit that much.
That's fair. I mean, after the whole Woodstock '99 thing, probably not
Hmm.
because that I mean I'm not much of a documentary guy, but I feel like that's a documentary I should watch, the one on Woodstock. But just hearing that's a little whew,
Oh boy.
yeah.
Did you know that because
Also,
this is episode 22, we are 3 episodes away from the roast episode?
we oh, that's weird. We're we're closer to 25 than we are to episode 1. You ever think about that?
I never did until this very moment.
Well, now you have. Now you have. Can you believe it? 2014 is 3 months away. That's nuts. That's nuts.
That's right.
Yeah.
2014. I'll be 12 again.
And I'll be 10 again.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
that rhymes. Well, I'll be 9 for like the first 18 days. But yeah, man. What the fuck was I doing when I was 10? I'm trying to remember. I think a lot of the time I was just, playing video games and picking my nose and shit.
Yeah, you were complaining that you didn't have any facial hair and you didn't have any women, and you said, "When I'm 19 years old, I'm gonna have both of those." And congratulations, you have at least one.
I have facial hair. Yay. Uh, do you ever think what your past self would think of you now?
Oh, I think he'd think I'm a loser.
I feel like past me would either think I think it'd be half you're kind of cool, but the other half is just oh no, like this is what I have to do. This is what I'm doing with my life. It's kind of goofy.
You see, up until around grade 7, I despised the color pink.
That is that is shocking to hear.
Yes, I know. Shocking that at one point this very pink man despised it. So,
That is
if my past self saw me in my 100% pink getup, he'd be like, "Who the hell are you? Take that off. That's ugh."
yeah. I mean, hell, even well, I mean, kind of pink. It's more salmon, but my shirt is pink-ish. So
I mean, my past self would be okay with other people wearing pink, but not me.
yeah. Nah, it's just you're wearing pink. You are stinky poo poo head. And because I was probably 10 at the time, I'd think that was funny. But if someone called me a stinky poo poo head, I would cry on the spot.
And then you could retort with stinker to him, like, "You're a stinker." And then he'd probably say, "Stinker, I hardly even know her."
Well, no, I wasn't. I think I was obnoxious in a different sense as a kid. Like yeah, I was an obnoxious little fucker. But man, it's weird that, I'm gonna sound like a fucking dinosaur right now, but it's weird that kids now, aren't just getting the same experience that we did growing up. It's weird.
Old.
Shut up, you're older than me, you fucking fossil.
Yeah, but I don't openly complain about that sort of thing. Keep it to myself so I don't sound old.
Yeah, but you're older than me. In fact, we have more episodes than years of you now, which means we've been doing this for way too fucking long. Okay, sorry.
All right.
I have confession to make. Confession to make. I am mad at myself about last episode.
Oh.
And do you want to know why? Because I didn't make a 9 plus 10 joke for episode 21.
And did we in the original recording? I mean, nothing went wrong.
No, that was the I think that was the episode 20, and I don't know what you're talking about. But that, like, I immediately after the episode ended, I thought to myself, Dylan, you fucking moron. How could you do this to yourself? You, the Dylan Ferguson. How could you? How could you?
How could you?
Like, that was, at that point, I felt all of my ancestors looking down on me and just laughing and pointing in shame of yours truly.
We could call this one 9 plus 10 plus 1.
No, that's no. That's not how it works. Like, there's nothing notable about the number 22. Like, let's be real here. It's just a
Taylor
number.
Swift would disagree.
Okay. Side rant.
Mm-hmm.
I've had enough. I've had enough of all of the Taylor Swift stuff, you know? Like, oh, I am gonna go on a very spirited rant here. So, and I know I will be flamed for this, but I do not care. Like, her music isn't bad, but it's just the fact that I have seen so much stuff on Twitter. Everywhere I go on Twitter, it's stuff about her at the fucking Kansas City Chiefs game last week. And it's like, oh, that lasted for an entire week. I sure hope it doesn't happen again so people will shut up about it. And then the same thing happens again this week, and now people are not going to shut up about it once again. And everywhere I look, it's just like, oh, it's so frustrating. Just, and one of the worst parts is that, like, I know, like, not a lot of people I know can find a way to piss me off very quickly, but my dad, he has picked up on my hatred for this kind of stuff, and he's reveling in it. And it's funny, but it also kills me a little bit on the inside, just because he knows how mad I get about it.
Did people forget, though, that she was a country singer first?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I liked some of her old stuff. The thing is, the new album, it's like, what was it, Midnights or something? It's not even, like, yeah, it's good, but I don't think it's, worth worshipping the ground she walks on. It's, ugh. I don't care.
Danny, if you're listening, heed Dylan's advice.
I mean, if you listen to her stuff, all the power to you. But the Dylan Ferguson, have just, there's only so much I can take. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm the kind of person where it's just, I'll like something, and if it just gets to a point where everyone starts worshiping it, I'll just say, you know what, I'm gonna hop off of this. Like, I'll disassociate with the fanaticism.
All right, that's it. That means the Business Partners podcast is gonna end eventually.
Well, that's the thing. Like, let's be real with ourselves here. We're doing that. I personally, I'm doing this because I like doing this. I'm not doing this for it to, blow up and shit.
No.
I am fully not expecting it to. But the main reason I can say with confidence my take on the whole Taylor Swift stuff is because I know that it's not going to get out to that many people. If this had, like, way more listeners, I would not say that for the out of fear that I would have my head on a spike within 30 seconds of saying that.
Okay, time to pay to have this video promoted, no matter where it is.
Yeah.
share it everywhere, promote that post.
Yeah. So okay, you can post that, wherever you like, and I'm ready. You can't say anything to me that I haven't said to myself 6 inches from a mirror. Bring it on. Bring it on.
6 inches from a mirror, is there any significance to that measurement?
Absolutely none. Absolutely none.
That was your chance to size yourself up, but you didn't take it.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, but I'm not gonna. I'm being the honest Dylan Ferguson. So, also, you know what I found out recently,
What's
and
that?
I don't know how to. There's been some new words added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Oh,
Have you heard of this?
not at all.
So, a few words that have been added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary include simp.
Okay.
Simp it's now in there. Um,
But simp
I'm
was
double.
just a small word for simpleton.
Yeah, but now the more modern meaning is in it. Riz is now in the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Okay, that one I can see, even though it's pretty much the same situation, a small word for charisma.
Bussin is now in the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
Okay, I'm taking my headphones. I'm out.
Yeah. Oh, like I cuz the thing is, I'm not even mad about this. I just think it's funny. Like the fact that it's so used, so
These
universal.
these
It's
words
used
are
so
gonna
universal.
die out though so quickly.
Well, to that I'll say yes, but in like standard, real people English, there's a lot of words in the dictionary we
Yeah,
don't use. I'm
now
not saying that as like comparing those like fancy ass words to that kind of stuff, but it's more prominent in the, I wouldn't say average English language, but people say it more now, and that's what it is. Because I'm going to look up like qualifications to get into the dictionary.
just think about
But sorry,
this for 1 second. There's there's gonna be dictionary nerds that watch the dictionary every year. First of all, I don't even know how you found out about this. I don't even know if you're a dictionary nerd.
I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter.
Okay, cool. But now there's gonna be a bunch of dictionary nerds that know these words and are gonna be like, "Oh, cool. I'll try and incorporate that into my language."
I think here's the thing. I think that you're assuming that these people are denser losers than they are. Like, if you. Where. No, I don't want. I don't want the definition of qualification. I want qualifications for a word for. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, according to dictionary.com, how does a word get into the dictionary? It's a word that's used by a lot of people. It's used by those people in largely the same way. It's likely to stick around, and it's useful for a general audience. I think
Soup.
it. like, I feel like it matches at least the first two for sure. The third one is debatable, and the fourth, sure, it's useful.
Yo, I'm about to riz up a dictionary.
You're about to riz up a dictionary. You're you're saying you like dictionaries.
That's right.
Whoa, that's I can't believe I've been doing a podcast with a guy who likes dictionaries.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
wow.
sus.
Is that? Hold on, let me check.
I wonder if that would be in the dictionary. Sus.
I'm looking this up now.
But you gotta know that there are now some people in Gen Z working for these dictionary companies.
It 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 in fact is, but
It what now?
it is. It is. But I'm looking, I want to look at when it was added because I'm obviously not going to just chalk it up to only, the funny murder mystery game. But let's see. I'm not seeing
What's the meaning in the
anywhere.
dictionary, though?
Suspicious, suspect.
Okay, well then, it's more than likely added to the dictionary because of people's use of it in
Yeah, like
modern
I'm not.
times.
Yeah, I don't want to chalk it up entirely to that because I think it probably is just the shortened way, but I don't think the catalyst for it being added was from the funny murder mystery game.
Well, think about it this way, though. It's like, um, everybody said it, and then I think I heard Chris say it last year. Properly used in context.
He also did ask us about what Riz meant, and I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was really funny, but people actually gave him the definition of it, and then,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, like there wasn't any argument on its definition. So I think as as ridiculous as I'm gonna sound, it uh I don't know if I can wholeheartedly say that it I will say I can accept it being in the dictionary, but I don't care enough. I don't have strong enough opinions on the word for it to be taken out of the dictionary. That's the thing. Because I have better things to do than complain about what words go into the dictionary.
mm,
You know? Like I'm not one of the dictionary nerds, as weird as much as I've proven otherwise. I think I probably sound like a fucking loser. Just so from the looks of it, I think based on the qualifications given to us, it can be in the dictionary. Like fuck that shit. Like I can accept it. I'm not gonna die on a hill for it though.
do you think the word, cause, do you think any words that already exist but have been swapped meaning have been updated in the dictionary?
Give me an example.
Like, dude, that's straight fire.
Fire. Good question. Good question.
Now I sound like a dictionary nerd.
Let's see.
That's what this whole podcast is about now. We're dictionary nerds.
See. Noun. I I don't see it as an adjective, so I don't think so.
Hmm.
Unless I don't know how to read, which I can't.
Which is interesting because when you think about it, if you look up the word cool, it will
Cool.
come up as an adjective or something like that because it will have two meanings.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Adjective and then, yeah, as a verb, as a noun, okay, and as an adverb. So
Yeah.
look at us, a bunch of dictionary nerds. Can we are nerds, my friend. We are nerds.
Yeah, we're just nerds. No need to put dictionary in front of it.
Yeah, like we could be out and about doing fun things, but instead we're on a Discord call talking about words in the dictionary.
Yeah, I could be like my other
I
friends getting drunk and high, but I'm here on the podcast.
it's I mean it's I wouldn't be anywhere else. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else
Me neither.
except for 6 feet under. Yeah. But
Ayo!
ew. uh, yeah, but the, I wonder how many. See, that's the thing with slang is it had to come from an origin. So I bet the person who came up with all of the people who came up with all of these words are feeling real proud of themselves right now. Can you imagine what it'd feel like to get a word that you well kind of coined into the dictionary?
That would be really cool. There are certainly a couple of words at my school where I thought I was the one who like came up with it, but
Okay, okay.
I wasn't. I just, might have heard it somewhere and then used it in that context and explained it,
Yeah. Like
despite not having a lot of friends.
yeah, I hear you. I have to go on Urban Dictionary most of the time to figure out what the hell people are saying.
Oh yeah.
And
Apparently there's been a Gen Z slang update.
has there now?
Yeah, things like gas and
I wonder if that's had its definition changed in the dictionary.
I don't think so.
I doubt it, but I'm gonna for the hell of it. Let's see. Um.
What about, because I heard this might have been on the dictionary at one point, but on fleek?
Good question. That's a good one. But also, um, I, I mean, it's in a way it gas kind of slang, something that gives pleasure, delight. That party was a gas. So that's
Okay,
interesting.
that's similar context to how it's used now.
Yeah. Yep.
But
On fleek is
you
in
wouldn't say
fact.
a gas. You'd say that's gas.
Yeah. Okay. On fleek. Yeah, that is on the dictionary.
I love this episode.
This is a fun episode. It has a little bit of everything, you know. It has a little bit of anger, some curiosity, new exploration into the dictionary. We're learning. This is what we're doing. We're learning this episode.
Bro, that's straight fire.
We're learning that with enough, you know what? We should come up with a phrase that, and we're gonna try to get that into the dictionary.
Uh,
That
That's a good way to spend like the last. However, how many minutes do we have left in here? We have 5 minutes left.
Okay. 5 minutes. Come up with 5 minutes. Come up with a phrase.
Okay, so what is a word that is not commonly used as like an adjective, but like is a noun?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I wanna bring your attention to the. I'm sorry, side tangent from into the last segment. So, do you want to hear the top 10 words, the top 10 lookups in the dictionary right now?
Go for it.
So it refreshes every 30 seconds. So it changed a little bit. But you know what was on there?
What?
Mid was
So
on
then,
the.
so then, therefore, people are looking up to see if mid has been updated
Yeah, exactly.
in the dictionary.
So Riz is number 1, Bussin is number 4, Simp is number 5. This is wacky, and I absolutely. Yep, mid is back to number 8. Aw, what a world we live in. What a world we live in.
So, like, I just thought of a word that we could use that could potentially become slang, assuming
Go for it.
assuming people pick up on it. Because this is like purely Canadian.
Oh yeah.
You know how someone might cut you off in traffic or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll say something like, "Oh, that guy's a dink."
A dink.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead, what we could do is say something like, "Oh, that's dink," which means like, "Oh, that's stupid."
That's dink. Okay. Yeah, dink. Noun in the dictionary. Nitwit, jerk, nerd. Okay. Yeah. You know what? This episode is dink, man.
Oh, come on, that's dink.
No, you're right. You're right. This episode is fucking awesome. This is one of my favorite ones so far. Because we're just having a good old time. Just two guys in a dictionary.
Yeah, that's right. We're bussing to the dictionary.
No! No! No, you SOB, you, oh my gully.
What?
How, I'm reminiscing on the wonderful time we've had, and you decide, you villain, you decide to fuck, hold on. You know what I can use to find a word to describe what you've done? I can look it up in the dictionary. I love the dictionary now.
Or you could say that's dink.
What you did is super dink, man.
Okay.
You have the gall. The gall.
I'm sorry. I'll try not to be dink anymore.
Be better. Be better.
I will be... Now, you see, now we need an opposite to dink.
Fuck, what's
Oh, wait, there's one that already exists. I will be ballin'. I'll be ballin'.
Dude, you'll be ballin'. I'll be, ballin' with, spelled B-A-W-L-I-N.
With that being said, do you know what it's been?
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.